Welcome back, everyone, to episode 9 and what will likely be the final episode of my Link to the Past long play. The previous episode, we knocked out the final 2 dungeons that would need to be cleared in order to get access to the final dungeon of the game where Ganon is, in theory, hiding out. We'll go ahead and get our way over there as quickly as we can. Oh! I don't know if there's any fairy caves. Oh yeah, I do. There's one this way. There's one down here and to the east. There's one right over here. Owie! Right here. I will say, and this would probably go in the good if I was rating conveniences for the game, having so many fairy caves in this game is a nice touch because I don't think they had all that many in the original game. Maybe 2 or 3 for the entire overworld map. It was a very small number. And this one, obviously, there is a nice bump in the number that you get. Alright, so we want to get a potion before we head to the castle or dungeon or tower or whatever it is. Hi! Alright, so check this. Oh, 1 hit. My butter sword is really... It's so powerful. And it's a shame that sometimes when you swing your sword, if it gets hit by the beam attack first, you lose that extra offensive ability. We're going to go back to the light world to get the blue potion that the witches sell. So, we'll swap to this. Alright, go inside. Grab this. I debate whether or not I want to pick up all 4 jars as medicine versus keeping a fairy just in case something goes awry during the final encounters here, but I think we'll just stick it out. I do want to go ahead and whistle my way up to the mountain. This is a lot easier than trying to do it through the dark world. Ow! Uh-oh, the boogers are after me! The pea green boogers. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Ooh! I made it. I have never been able to read those rocks terribly well. I'm sure that is kind of the whole point, but kind of wish they were just a hair slower. Nope, nope, wrong item. I want this one. I don't know why I grabbed that. I don't want that. I want this. And... oh, I gotta go to Turtle Rock to get back to the Dark World, so I want to go this way. We're not too worried about money right now, so I'm not going to bother picking up everything that drops from here. And of course, this will be famous last words where, of course, I fail in the final fight against Ganon, and I have to start farming for cash to make up for all the medicine that I have to keep buying, and then I feel like a complete idiot for not picking up every single penny that I find laying on the ground. I will say, I am astonished that I made it through the game and only died 1 time up to this point. It's been a very long time since I played this game. Probably 10, 15 years at least. I would have expected a few more deaths. I'm older, my reflexes aren't as fast as they used to be, so there were certainly going to be things where maybe I wasn't going to be quite as responsive or not react as well as I would have when I was younger, especially against that worm fight in the 3rd dungeon in the light world. Man, that thing rocked me, and that is a fight I don't remember having that much trouble with in the past. Alright, so I think we'll go down first. Oh, I guess I should give the name for this dungeon. This is obviously Ganon's sick-ass mountainside condo. Alright, there's a door to the right. Now, this dungeon, if I'm not mistaken, emulates a lot of the more problematic elements of the last dungeon in the original Zelda, where there are rooms that you don't need to go to, that you'll waste time getting to and not necessarily have to do anything in. You'll waste keys, you might have to spend a lot of time trying to recover more if you ended up opening a door you didn't need to go into, so we'll do the best I can to avoid obvious doorways if I think I'm going to end up losing an item, like a key that I need. Try the ones that I don't have to do with a key. Don't have to open with a key for now. Ow. Ow! You jerk. Get out of here. Oh, look at that block. That was not intentional. Money I don't need. Arrows I don't need. Bombs I don't need. And money I don't need again. I called it. Alright, so I want to go down here. And down here. And over here. And over here. And I went too far. Alright. Uh-oh. Might have to go through the door and back out. No, I gotta fight again. There we go. Alright, let's try not to botch this time. Hup. Got over. Don't fall. There we go. Alright, so there's a door there. We have 2 keys. I'll use one now to see what's in here, but hopefully this is something worthwhile, not just a waste of time and resources. The map would be very useful. Look at that. Did I know that would work? No. Some health back. I have no idea what happens if you step on that flip there, that star flipper. Star switch. Alright, so what did that do for me? Nothing. I have no idea what that did. Alright, so what I want to do... I don't know if this is going to work. We'll try. Is this. Oh, it didn't work! Take 2. No, that didn't work either. We'll try this. We'll try this. I'm gonna stun him. Nope. I'm gonna stun. Nope. I'm gonna stun him. And we're gonna do a boomerang straight up and then kind of drag it over the switch. There we go. And then we're going to... Try the same thing here. Hey, it worked. Good dodge. Oh, ouch. No! Come on, touch the thing. Alright, so let's look at the map real quick and see what we got to do. See, the bottom floor is huge, and it very much emulates the last dungeon in the original game, because it's a huge block, lots of rooms, and as you can see, it gets much less hectic as you go further up in the levels. This is kind of the one that makes you go through a huge maze of levels before you actually can advance upstairs. I think I have to push a block here. I do. Uh-oh. Ow! Alright, switch back. Burn another key to open a door. I have no idea which one I want to step on. We'll do this one. Alright, I think that did it. We'll step on this one. And I think I had to go this one. Yes, it did. Come on. Say it. Oh, I wasn't sure that would work. It did! Alright, we're fine. Ooh, that was closer than I meant. Shoot. I don't know if I can go this way. The answer is, I can. Alright, well, I'll just go ahead and do this. I don't need to worry about the rest of those guys. I think I have to run this fast. No, I'm thinking of something else. This is going to require me to burn a whole bunch of probably the ether just to get through here safely. It's one of those things where you're going to light it up just like I did when I was trying to get the heart piece at the very end. See? Alright, so we'll try it again. Obviously, this is not a long-lasting solution. It gives you a quick peek. Alright, so this is definitely not where we want to do it. We want to go up this way. It's also not cheap at all. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Where are we? Alright, can I go to the east? I cannot. There's no way to do that. Let's do it again right here. Alright, I see it. Go down this way. And this is where the Cane of Sumeria comes into play. Turn here. Oh, crap. I used to be able to do this fairly well even without the cane. Oh, boy. That was almost too dangerous. I don't want to go up if I can help it. I want to go to that side over there. Oh, shoot. Ah, boy. I'm gonna have to go find an enemy to freeze so I can get some magic back. I do not want to waste potions. Ah, I did it again. Son of a bitch. Getting there. Can I go this way? I can. Uh-oh. Alright, let's use ether here and see what I am looking at. Oh boy. Alright, so this way. Stop. Get out this. Well, wait a minute. Let's see how much of it I can do with just the ether all the way. Alright, I think I can do this. So this way. down, over, up. Got it. And I have no idea if this is worth wasting the time to light. Oh, god damn it. I wonder if you can hit that with the fire rod and if that would help. Alright, we want some health. Grab that. I hate to say it, but I may just have to sacrifice my potion to get some magic back, unless I find a jar of magic somewhere. Ooh. Something good? Not something good. And yes, this will probably lead somewhere down below. So we'll try a bomb in each one of these, see if one of them drops me down. Probably this one here. Yep. Because it had a little bit of difference in the center. Oh, look at these guys. The Night Boys. I thought you fought these guys again, and I was right. Alright, 1, 2. The big difference in damage potential with the silver arrows is on full display here. Oh, oh, come on. Oh, I missed. Don't miss again. Gotcha. And I have no idea which way to go here. We'll go up. And if I screwed up, oh well. No, don't look like I screwed up. Aha! Very good. We needed that one to finish the area. Give me some arrows. Thank you. I'm back up to full. Let's go and put the chain shot on to help control the slide. Yep, there we go. And obviously there's something back here, because we could see it on the map. Oh, nice. I don't need any health. No, I don't. So we'll just spear one of the fairies through the chest so that I can get their sweet, sweet fairy meat. Because I'm a cruel monster. Can I get it? Yes! Alright, I think this is the only item in the entire dungeon, and it is red mail. This provides even better protection than the blue mail. And I still have pink hair. I don't understand the choice there. Alright, so I didn't see a way to get to the room in the bottom right. But we have stuff up and to the right that we can do still. And I don't know if I can do this. No, I don't have enough. Also, I don't know if I was going to be able to actually damage or freeze him and do the hammer trick. I think that might have been a one-hit kill on those guys. I think this is a sucker switch. It's not going to do anything. Yep. Just bombs. Ooh. And there's nothing I can push onto it. So, I would guess we want to go... Okay, so if we go upstairs, it's just going to take us to the entrance. It's not going to take us any further than we already had gone. So let's keep looking to the east. And we can put the door open like so. Try to get some magic back in here. Or not. Oh no, this is a tile room! And a master hand room. Just have to put my dodging skills on display. Ow! Hey! Hey! See? I got hit. Oh, I may need to, shoot. I may have to just burn some magic powder and get that anti-thing out of the way, whatever it's called. Key? Key. And can I... do I have enough to do this? I did. Alright, good. Oh man, this would have been a perfect spot to use the ice rod. So you can definitely freeze the mummies. And I don't think I have enough magic to do that. Come on. Yeah, I don't. Oh, thank you, game. Oh, it was starting to get a little dicey there. Oh, this room is useless. Don't think I need any of this. We'll take it anyway. Anything under that? No. Oh. Oh, no. Whew. I thought he had just cornered me. We're good. We're good. Alright, let's clear a path. Whoa. So I think I have to hit all 3 switches. Or all 4 of the torches, rather. Oh. I don't know which way's fastest. Alright, so that one rolls me that way. And this one rolls me this way. So I'm thinking the best way to do it is down to up. Up. Alright, come on. Come on, game. Ah! Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Uh-oh. I knew that was gonna happen. Haha! Gotcha. And got it. Now, what did that do for me? Did it open? It opened a door, but... ah, crap. It was gonna be a challenge to get to it anyway, because it's at the bottom of the map. Yeah, I thought that was about to happen. I have no idea what this is gonna do for me, even if I get to these pots. Oh! Wait for him to drop. Swat. I got one. And it gave me, well, life. I guess it's nice. Nothing. Nothing. Maybe on the bottom? No? Oh! Okay, screw it. Well, what if one of them is a key? That's the question. What if it's a key? And I gotta have the key. Can I push this? No, of course not. That's stupid. Alright, well, we learned our lesson. Ooh. I gotta do it this way. No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Got it. And I'm through. Alright, we need to get some magic back if I can. Bonk. Alright, so this is one of those rooms where you gotta chuck a bomb and get it on that conveyor belt. Ah! Run away! Shoot. Get to it, get to it, get to it! Got it. Oh, come on. Get him. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to do another bomb. Nope. Too late. Just chuck it. Got it. Hit him with the hammer. Nope, nothing. Alright, they gave me a little bit back. And I hope this was worth all the effort. I get the sense the floor in the center, or the floor around the center was supposed to collapse. But I'm not seeing it happen, so... Alright, there we go. I mean, that's really not a necessary item. I know where I have to go, up. I just don't know how to do that yet. I see a couple of rooms that we haven't explored on the main floor here, but I don't know if any of them will take me upstairs. Of course. Get out of here. Oh, I should have done that. Just stop. Take a break. We're not in a hurry. I needed that key, I'm sure. Oh, I got my health back. Now I can actually get out of here. Oh, I know this is going to collapse. Oh, it didn't. Oh, why did I do that? I think the solution here is Cane of Burner. Alright, I was right. It does collapse. And we got through fast enough that it didn't affect me. Hello. I'm gonna see if I can poke him off the edge. See you. I think it's another situation where we're gonna have platforms that'll disappear once the torch goes out. Yes. Alright, we made it. Not too bad. Nothing else there. And there's 2 rooms to the north that we haven't gotten to, and I don't know if that's something we gotta go back to. Or if we could just go up. I think we could just go up. We're having a foot race. I win. Let's just go up. There's a set of stairs that go straight up. We might as well try that. Oh, push him off. Ah, it didn't work. Hip. That one did. Alright, let's try this again. I moved! Gotcha. Yeah, see, it just freezes them. Or kills them, rather. It doesn't freeze them. Alright, so let's go to the top. And go up the stairs in the center there. There we go. Alright. I don't have a ton of magic left, but we'll go ahead and use that to get this guy out of the way. Get some health. And I think this is a good spot to use some arrows. There you go. I don't even need to fight that guy. It's probably for the best. Ah, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. I don't know if this is going to work at all. I might want to pull it over this way a little bit first. There we go. Yep, we got it.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
So thankfully the shield actually blocks their attacks now. They can't hit me. Alright. Free passage. But, yeah, I wasn't sure if I would ever get confirmation. The eye statue still cannot be blocked. Plenty of arrows. Whoo! And this is the sandworm fight, I think. I have no idea if there is an attack that'll work against them. Oh, no, I guess not. Oh, I see him. I gotta go get the guy all the way at the end. Go. Go. Oh! Oh, almost. Is he just not gonna attack or what? You jerk. Alright, I gotta run. Oh, 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 I made it. Now, this used to drive me insane trying to figure out how to do this, and it's really not that hard. You just do... Oh, let's try it. Get a little distance. This to get across. I could not for the life of me figure out how to do that when I was younger. It was just like, I can't get across. There's no gap. There's no door you can activate. There's no switch. There's nothing to latch onto with your hook shot. Really, all you got to do is just run into a wall and bounce off. Then getting back across is as simple as using the hook shot right there. Done. Fairly certain you fight all three of the primary bosses from the light world here. Gotcha. I don't think those do anything for me. We're also at the point now where everything's pretty straightforward going all the way to the top. Again, if there was something important in those two rooms, I'm sure I would have been forced to go get them, but I don't see that being the case. Only if there is a door that I need a regular key for. Oh, no, you don't. Get out of here. Whoa! Yeah, give me some hearts. That'd be sweet. Answer is they're not going to give me hearts. Dodged. Dodged. Uh-oh. Oh, right into my face. Dodged. Oh, I dropped a heart. It's not going to be worth it. I got it. Ouch! None of these were worth the effort. One down. Get to him. Ow! Got him. Get out. I shouldn't have gone this way. Got him. I know these aren't going to be worth it either. Even if that's a hard, I don't think it's worth trying it. This room seems kind of lazy and uninspired. Oh, here's a curse trap. It's really easily avoided because it's telegraphed. Alright, someone coming to me. No, you went away. Oh, dang it. Gotcha. Oh! Give me a heart. There we go. Alright, where are we now? We're on level 4 of 7, so we got 3 levels left to go through. And they're all getting increasingly smaller as we go up the tower. Uh-oh. This might be a good spot to do a little bombos. I haven't really been using any of these medallions in the way that they really are intended to be used. There we go. And let's do this. Alright, I think I got this. Watch me botch horribly. I made it. This looks like a quick run area. I was right. Alright, we're gonna stay here until we get something I can act on. Ow. Gotcha. Go, 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 go. Oh. I don't really have to do that, but I wanted to. Alright, I remember this being a really frustrating trick trap, whatever you want to call it. And I really don't think it is. You just have to be patient. Ah! Stay. Alright, so we gotta use the torch. I think the way we'll do it is we'll go this one, this one, this one, this one. Then we gotta run. Oh! Get to the door! We got it. Whoa! So we want to do this way. Alright, we're good. Oh, here we go with another one of these fire ones. Ah! Did I screw up? I just screwed up. It's alright. We're fight. Oh, no, no! Alright, alright, alright. Oh, you stupid. Mmm! Oh, come on, game. I think I know what I gotta do. I gotta do the bottom two first. Then the top two. Oh, oh, we got it. Alright, let's do this. Make my life a little easier. Alright. Oh. I'm about to get hit. Oh, I didn't get hit. the game's trying to tell me I need bombs up ahead. It is telling me that, yes. I also think I'm going to have to do one right here. Pick it up and throw it. Nope, not close enough. Got it. Well, just trail him back. There we go. Some of these are just lazy design. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pop him while he is stuck there. Oh, or not. Take two. There we go. Oh, don't do that. Do that. I don't think it's going to matter. Alright, so. I don't think bombs work here. But I'm willing to give it a try. Nope, that didn't hit him. I think you have to use your sword. As much as this sucks. And in fact, there may be an easier way to do this. Just use the Cane of Burna to abuse some hitting. Oh, whoa. Oh, God. Come on, game. Why does that thing suck so damn much? Well, at least I got my health back. Come on. I don't think you can get rid of those guys. And I think this just takes me right back to the fight. It does. Alright, so I said I was going to use Cave of Burna, and then I didn't actually do it, so let's do it. Gotcha. Alright, much easier when you have that cane. I don't know what I gotta do to get out of here. Oh, there we go. I think that is it for boss fights before you get to the end of the dungeon, because they don't give you any of the Dark World bosses to refight, I don't believe. Although that would be pretty cool if they did that. Whoa, whoa! Get out of here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I made it. I didn't make it! Oh, get in there. Alright, I think we're there. We're at the final fight? In theory. I guess technically we're not at the final fight if you know what happens, but... There he is! It's... Agahnim.
Oh, it's great that you could come all the way here, Lunk. I'm very happy to see you again, but you better believe that we will not have a third meeting. Prepare to meet your doom.
And it's the same fight as before, you just kind of swat magic back at him. You gotta make sure you hit the right one, because the other two shadows don't actually take damage. Ah, I missed. You also may want to get right up in his face just to be sure that you hit him with whatever you deflect. Ah, crap. Come on. Owie! Oh, I hit you with someone else's. Ow. nailed him. Get back here, you. And now on a bit of absolutely confusing lore, you can blow the flute and get the bird to show up in a way that he never shows up in the Dark World any other time. Now, I hope I'm not alone in saying this, but I always thought the hole that gets left there kind of looks like a really fat chicken. Like, you see the two little cracks at the bottom, they look like its little feet, and the rest of its body is just kind of big and fluffy. I'm sure I'm alone in thinking that, but I just gotta put it out there. Alright, we're not gonna go fight him just yet. We want to go get a little bit of health back. And also see if I can't recover some magic. So we go in with a full jar. Very good. Let's go get that health. Oh, you jerk. Let's put this back on. Oop. And once you get the hook shot, the boomerang just seems like a waste of time. You want something that shoots fast. There we go. Alright, we have everything we need to go take on Ganon and save the world. Both worlds. We're gonna go and do what Thor never could. We're gonna save the Dark World. Which I think was called Svartalfheim. Svartalfheim. It's actually pronounced Branson, Missouri. I had to take a hit before we got to the end here. And now I'm not gonna be able to get that health back. Because none of these are gonna have a heart or a fairy or anything else that'll give me health back. And did I have full jars? I do. No, I don't want money. I want health. Give me health. There it is. All right. Let's do this. And just to be clear, we are going into this fight with... Oh, no, wrong button. Absolutely everything that you can possibly pick up in the game. Which I didn't think I was going to do. I was fairly certain I was not going to get all the heart containers, because some of those pieces are a little bit convoluted and hard to find. But I managed to get them all, so here we go. I think I need this. It's either that or the fire rod equipped, because we do have to light torches at one point. We'll start with the arrows. Hello.
I never imagined a boy like you could give me so much trouble. It's unbelievable that you defeated my alter ego, Agahnim, and him, the Dark Wizard, twice. But I will never give you the Triforce. I will destroy you and make my wish to conquer both light and dark worlds come true without delay.
Okay, Doc. Oh. Whoa! Well, he got me. He's doing a fairly good job of dodging it up to this point. Alright, so second phase. I don't remember what he does. Might just have to keep hitting him. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. No, stop it. What are you doing? Alright, I don't think I can take any more hits. Whoop, whoop. Alright, third phase. And I need to switch to a jar real quick. Chug some juice. And we'll swap back to this. Alright, so the arrows are not doing anything yet. And he's starting to do his disappearing trick. And now he's knocking the outside edge of the floor out. And the torches are going to go out in a second here. Alright, guy, come on. Eat my butter stick! Alright, now the torches go out.
You are doing well, lad. But can you break through this secret technique of darkness? Unguard.
He says that despite using absolutely no weapon whatsoever. Uh-oh. Alright. I don't think I could do this yet. Yeah, it's still... Okay, got him once. Oh, that went out too fast. Alright, and switch back to this. Swat him once. Arrow. Swat. Oh. Swat him once. Arrow. Ah, he got back. Alright, oh, no, come on. Back to the torches. Oh. Quick. Get up. Got it. It's over! Hold that butter sword high, Link. You're a hero. Maybe take a little nibble as a reward. And... oh, I didn't do the spin move. I'll leave the lights dark. Alright, we're done. The end.
Welcome, Lunk. I am the essence of the Triforce. ... The Triforce will grant the wishes in the heart and mind of the person who touches it. If a person with a good heart touches it, it will make his good wishes come true. If an evil-hearted person touches it, it grants his evil wishes. The stronger the wish, the more powerful the Triforce's expression of that wish. Ganon's wish was to conquer the world. That wish changed the Golden Land to the Dark World.
Pause.
Ganon was building up his power here, so he could conquer the Dark World and make his wish come completely true. But now, you have totally destroyed Ganon. His Dark World will vanish. By the way, Lunk, I am your father. The Triforce is waiting for a new owner. Its golden power is in your hands.
Well, no, it's up there floating. I can't touch it. Come down here.
Now, touch it with a wish in your heart. ...
Kerplingy. Quit spinning! There we go. Now we get to see all the good things that happened because of my strong wish in my heart, or whatever it was that we just did. There's the father that was nowhere to be found for most of the game, and the knights that we always saw just the black face I don't know what that is, like a cloud in front of it. The priest came back to life for reasons. Saharahala's name changed because reasons. The two kids stopped fighting. The desert, I guess nothing changed because there was really no one there except the one thief. Not sure why they needed to do this one. The guy who was being a jerk to the little ball in the dark world has decided to continue chasing him in the light world. My uncle came back to life as well. And now we're going to do a tag team. Stop. I thought they were going to do a spin move. I'm very upset now. I gave back the flippers because I'm an idiot and I could have just sold them back for a minor profit. The witch and her assistant are still there. The lumberjacks decided to get off their lazy asses and go saw down another tree because it's kind of what they do for money. The flute boy came back. This is maybe the only real payoff for the entire game. That the poor kid who got turned into a tree finally got his chance to come back. The fairy lady continues to just hide in a cave like a coward instead of helping. The blacksmiths, who we had already saved, really nothing changed. They're still hammering on the same piece of metal that they've been beating for hours. There's no chance it's going to make a useful sword at this point. The bug-catching kid, who they're still slowly panning over to, finally recovered from his cold. And the jerk-ass lady who was trying to report us to the police is not punished in any way. The lost old man is still lost. He actually is suffering from dementia. We probably should have gotten him some professional help. The thieves in the forest, absolutely nothing changed. They're still thieves, and honestly, they should be in jail. And I put the sword back because I'm an idiot and I don't want to keep myself safe in a world that clearly has not gotten all that much better because there are still bad guys everywhere. The end. And now we get the credits. All right, so that is everything in Legend of Zelda: The Link to the Past. Since this is a game that I obviously owned as a kid, we're going to go ahead and treat this like an episode of Nub's Collection and do the review phase for the game. Let's go ahead and do a round of the good, the bad, and the ugly. I did write my notes down because occasionally when I do these, I try to do them kind of off the cuff and maybe, you know, capture the moment when I'm offering my thoughts on these, but I felt like there were too many things that I really wanted to talk about at the very end that I didn't want to miss, so I'm going to be reading some notes from my phone here. I do apologize if you like the more raw, off-the-cuff stuff that I usually do with these. As far as the good, the level design for this game is just chef's kiss. Some of the best design you'll ever find in this particular genre. The levels, instead of having just little rectangular boxes all patterned into animal shapes or letters or kanji symbols like they did in the original game, they have creativity in their layout. You know, it's not a square. They're all kinds of different shapes. There's more to interact with in each of the rooms that you go into. Sometimes you're pulling a lever or pushing a box onto a switch. Sometimes you have to kill all the enemies in the room before a door will open. Sometimes you have to blow a hole in the floor and drop through it to get to the level below. There's so many different ways to interact with the environment in this game. It was just leaps and bounds beyond what you had seen in the first game. And it makes that original game, as much as people love to talk about how great it was, seem more like a proof of concept than an actual really well-designed game. And I know there's going to be people who don't like hearing that and think that, you know, if that game wasn't as good as it was when it first came out, this game couldn't happen. But frankly, this is a better game in every way. It just is. The boss fights, with a few exceptions, were all creative and fun, and they made good use of the dungeon items. I don't think that's universal. The fight against the swamp puddle full of eyeballs, you really didn't have to do anything. I stood in the doorway and just swung my sword, and the enemy ran into it. They probably could have found a way to make that a more interesting fight, like make it so you can't damage them through sword attacks. Make it so that, since you had to pick up the Titan Mid, I think, in the swamp area, you actually got rocks that you could pick up. Or was it just something else? Find another way to fight that boss. But other than that, the overwhelming majority of the bosses were a lot of fun to kill and made creative use not only of the room that you were in, but the items that you usually found in those dungeons in order to defeat them. The color palette in this game is leaps and bounds beyond what the original game had available to it, and they made excellent use of parallax. And what I mean by that is, and you can kind of get a little bit of it here, you can see that the top of the clouds in that background shot are moving a little bit faster than the ones behind them, and the ones behind them, and the ones behind them. This was kind of the first real taste of that you really got on the Super Nintendo. I won't say it was the first taste, but it was probably the first really good, memorable use of it. And this game came out, I don't know, 9 months after the console launched, I think. It came out in April. The console launched in August of 91, if I'm not mistaken. The soundtrack has some of the greatest songs of all time. In particular, I think the main overworld theme, which of course is just a take on the original game's overworld theme, but with, you know, a little bit more flourishes, more instrumentation used there. And also the Dark World theme, I think, is really strong. Also, all three of the main dungeon themes that you hear in this game are fantastic. The overworld and dungeon maps are actually there, and they're useful. The ones that you see when you're in the overworld, so much detail. You can tell exactly where you are at any given time when you look at that map. Not just because they put your little head there, but you can look at the map and go, I know where that house is. I know where that lake is. I know where that dungeon is. It's so detailed, and it's doing it on a Super Nintendo. And at this time, maps were only really starting to become something that you saw regularly in video games. I don't know why it took so long for people to get around to doing that, but they started putting them in here. And in this game, they are fantastic and useful throughout the game. Going to the bad. Yes, there are some bad things. I think this is a great game, but I don't think it's a perfect game. The Magic Cape and the Cane of Burna were unnecessary. I know I used the Cane of Burna a couple of times during my playthrough, and in particular against that stupid worm that you have to hit on the tail a couple times to defeat it. But they're really not that useful in the long run. Now, you find a couple of uses where you have to go across a spike pit to get a heart piece. They probably could have found a more creative way to put those hearts out there. Not to mention, the Magic Cape and the Cane of Burna are essentially the same item. The only difference is the Cane of Burna puts a little magic thing that spins around you that can hit enemies, but they both make you intangible, where you can walk over spikes and not take damage, or walk through enemies and not take damage. They're doing the same thing. Some of the areas in Death Mountain, the late game stuff, when you get there, not only in the light world, but the dark world, where you're just kind of wandering through mazes to get a couple of chests with insubstantial items like a couple of bombs or a couple of arrows, and maybe 20 rupees. They felt like filler. Like they didn't really have anything that you needed to do or get in Death Mountain. And they said, we have to put something here. Just put a couple of consumable items in the chests. And it felt like they could have found a better way to make use of that area. The story for this game, and frankly the story for most Zelda games, if I'm being honest, isn't really that good. It's kind of eh. I mean, they tell you, oh, you're from a bloodline of Hyrule Knights and maybe the Wise Men as well, and it's your destiny to defeat this enemy and stop him from taking over the world. It just feels like generic high fantasy gobbledygook. I don't think I've ever liked any of the stories in the Zelda games. I don't think any of them have been all that creative or inspiring. Maybe later on when they try to talk about how the three main characters, Link, Zelda, and Ganon, are all kind of tied inexorably to each other throughout history, does it get kind of interesting. But they really don't go into that in this game. As far as the ugly, why wasn't the ice rod a dungeon item? I found it in a cave in the light world, and I found it really early in the game. I feel like that item would have been so much more useful if they made it a necessary item early on. And in fact, when you get to the second to last boss fight, before you go into the last tower to go up and fight Agahnim, you have to use it against that boss, the turtle with 3 heads. You have to use a fire rod on the ice head, and you have to use the ice rod on the fire head. If it's that important, why wasn't it a dungeon item? Not only that, but the cane of Sumeria, the red cane that makes blocks and also makes, the platforms that I was riding around in the second to last dungeon, I feel like you could have made the ice rod do the same thing. Just point at those little question marks that you had laid out in the grid that you can move around on, and have the ice rod just make an ice block that you could ride. Problem solved. You don't even need the cane of Sumeria. So technically, that would be a third item that they gave you in this game that felt superfluous. You didn't need it. And they should have made the ice rod a necessary item, a dungeon item that you found, instead of just throwing it in a random cave. And if you find it, great. And if you don't go out to that part of the lake in the bottom right corner of the screen, you never get it. And the game never tells you at any point, you really should get the ice rod from this area. They just don't do that. It didn't make sense. It would have been nice if the beam that you use when you swing your sword actually powered up as you leveled up the Master Sword. It stays the same strength through all 3 levels. So if you use the beam attack to attack an enemy late game, it may take 5 or 6 hits to kill them. But if you hit them with the sword, it's a 1-hit kill. So that was not great design. I don't understand why they did that. Also, and this is super nitpicky, I mean, most of the ugly stuff is nitpicky. Why was Link's hair pink? We talked about it during the playthrough here, but I feel like they have enough of a color palette. If I'm not mistaken, the Super Nintendo has a palette of something like 32,000 colors that it was capable of using at any one time. If they were concerned that the skin tone of Link and the hair color were going to be too similar, make it darker. Just make it like a dirty blonde, or maybe full-on brown. Why pink? That was a weird choice. I'm not sure why they did that, and I don't think they ever go back to that. I think every game going forward, if he's not straight up blonde, he's more of a dirty blonde shade, but he doesn't get weird pink hair. This was an anomaly, as far as I know, in all Zelda games, where they decided, we got to make his hair stand out, and we can't just make it blonde, because then it's going to look like he's just got a giant, 5 head. So we'll make it pink. And I was fairly certain it changed when you got the upgrades for your tunic, but that doesn't happen. So, pink hair, very strange. Anyway, let's go ahead and give this game a score. We do our score in Randars, 1 to 10. I don't think there's any question this is absolutely a 10 Randar game. This is one of the best games ever made. I knew when I came into this it was going to score extremely high. And even with the minor complaints that I offered about the game, I don't think it changes the fact that this is one of the best games of all time. Fantastic, fun to play through. We managed to get through it in maybe a hair under 10 hours. So it's not the longest game in the world, but it still feels fun and meaty all the way through the game. It is a fantastic game. If you've never played it before, all you're experiencing this game from is watching me play it. Go out and find a copy. You can find it on Game Boy Advance, on Super Nintendo, on the Virtual Console. If you had a Wii and you managed to buy it, never played it for some reason, play it. My God, this is a fantastic game. You have absolutely no excuse never to go back and play this. It is one of the best games of all time. I don't know if I'd say it's the best game of all time, but I know there are a lot of people who would say that. But it's fantastic. 10 Randars. Very, 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 very good game. That's going to do it for my long play of A Link to the Past. I'm very happy that we got a chance to look at this. Some of the earlier carts for my Super Nintendo collection, I was a little bit worried that maybe if they had a battery backup that I wouldn't be able to get it to run. Turns out, since I'm using a third-party console that can do battery backup and save states independent of the console or of the cartridge that you put into it, I don't have that problem. I can just put the game in there, do a save state, and then I don't have to worry about the battery inside potentially being dead. But yeah, these earlier carts are the ones that were giving me the most concern about whether or not they'd work, and my copy of A Link to the Past still works great. So I'm very happy that we got to look at it. That's going to do it for this long play. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.